Hello there, just a little short video today about concrete resurfacing. I'm doing a remodel on my carport. I'm going to convert it over to a full-on garage workshop, and it seemed like the place to start was right on the concrete. It was pretty old and beaten up, so I'm going to go back and show you some video I took of the before, so to speak. So this is like 40-year-old concrete, and it really wasn't in bad shape, but it does have some cracks in it. And I wanted to, show you the cracks so you'll know if you decide or you do this, what you might expect. These smaller cracks, they just disappeared entirely, but there is a larger crack over there by the door that a previous owner of the house, that crack there on the left side of the screen, had tried to fill, and it didn't really disappear, but it came out pretty well. These smaller cracks disappeared really entirely. I don't even see them anymore. So the first thing to do was really that crack had to be cleaned out, and then a little grinder opened it up so that a filler could go in there. Oh, by the way, I just hired somebody to do this. I have to do my day job, so I didn't have time to work on the concrete. I do think this is the kind of a project that your typical homeowner can do, and if I'd have had more time, I would have liked to have done it myself, save a few dollars. But anyway, the guys did I think a pretty good job on it, and they made it look easy, of course. Here's a little closer view of that crack. This is the worst one in the slab. So the resurfacer they used was a Sherwin-Williams Pro Series Dura-top concrete resurfacer, and I just here they're working on it now. I'm just shooting some video through the window. They've washed it off, power washed, and they've put a filler into that crack. I didn't get the name of the filler product that they're using, but they scraped off all that old stuff and then just filled it level. So now here's the guy putting on he just mixes that powder up in a bucket and then just pours it on there and takes that little sweep and smooths it out. So it's a self-leveling product. So here's the first coat is down, and they put 2 coats of just plain white on there, and they used a little micro filler. Again, I didn't get the name of what they were using, but that made it slightly smoother than a typical brush finished concrete. They put the 2 coats on there and let it dry during the after applications. This is just me scanning around. You can see really those little cracks really have almost disappeared already. They put 2 coats of color on after this, so that I'd get a little bit of a nicer look to it. I think I could have worked a little harder at picking a different color out, but the little brown tan that I picked is good enough, and it's light enough that it doesn't entirely eat up all the light, and it matches with that off-white and the red of the brick. So here he goes, just scanning around now the finish. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the way it came out, and it seems to be holding up. This is about 2 weeks ago that I put this down. I don't know if it's going to last for years, but it certainly looks good now. It's clean and tidy. Also, the little grade between the garage and the foundation of the house, that was also colored. Don't forget to do that when you're putting this on yourself. Anyway, that's it for this phase. I'm not sure what's next, but shelving and more benches. And there we go. Thank you.